Hi, I'm Harriet and today I'm going to take you through a quick flow that will help open up your hips and your hamstrings. Today we'll start standing at the top of your mat. So when you're ready, feet about hips distance apart, and just take a moment to settle in and perhaps stand up a little bit taller. Maybe start to engage through your legs and pull the crown of your head up towards the ceiling a little bit more. Continue to keep this engagement as you start to shift your weight over to your left leg, bringing your right knee up, catching your right foot at the back. Left hand can come to your hip here to find a quad stretch to start off with. See if you can keep your knees together and find something to gaze towards to help you stay still. Exhale to release slowly with control. Right foot comes down to the mat. And as you inhale, shift over, really pull up through your right hip. Left knee comes up. Catch the left foot, knees together. Pull your left heel into your bum. This not only stretches the quads, but also your hips as well. If you want to take it a bit further, you can push your hips forwards, but keep your knees together. Exhale to slowly release. Inhale, reach up, look up. And exhale, fold, bending your knees generously, send your hips up high. Let your head relax down here. As maybe you try and send your hips up a little bit higher, but keep your stomach next to your thighs. Inhale to halfway lift, hands to shins or fingers reach towards the mat. Send your hips towards the back of the mat, flat back. Exhale, fold, plant your hands flat, step your right foot back, followed by the left, plank. And on your next exhale, send your hips up high into a downward facing dog. Slight bend in the elbows here as you push through your shoulders and send your hips up high. Bend your knees if that allows you to get your hips up higher and get more of a stretch down the back of your legs. Start to tip your hips over to the right hand side, seeing how that changes the stretch. Come up through centre and then over to the left this time. Remembering to bend through your knees if you need. It's also okay if your heels don't touch the mat. Inhale, up through centre, over to the right once more. Inhale, up. Exhale, hips to the left. Back up to downward facing dog. Inhale to rise up on your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, look forwards between your hands and step your right foot forwards and lower your back knee down, untuck your toes at the back for a low lunge here. Hands can stay on the floor. You could come up to hands on your knee or inhale, sweep your arms up to sink deeper into this hip stretch. Exhale to plant your hands and start sending your hips back towards the back edge of the mat. Pull your right toes as far as you can towards you. Inhale, look forwards, and exhale to fold. Remembering, bend your knee if that helps you into the fold. Start to lean forwards, back into low lunge. Find your option with your hands, or perhaps this time If you'd like to take it further, Left hand can reach back towards your back foot. Perhaps hold here, or see if you can catch your foot at the back and pull it in. Your elbow could always come and rest on your front leg here, if that helps. If you have the foot, release with control. Circle your arm back round. Plant your hands and send your hips back into your half splits to feel a stretch in your hamstring this time. Pull your right hip back. Inhale, look up. Exhale to fold. Roll forwards through your front foot. Plant both hands. Tuck your toes at the back and step your right foot back to plank. Exhale up to downward facing dog. This time in your downward facing dog, bend one leg and straighten the other, switching them to pedal your feet. Keep pulling your hips up towards the ceiling and pushing through your shoulders so you can feel the stretch rather than feeling all of the weight sinking into your wrists. And when you're ready, come back to a still downward facing dog. Inhale to rise up on your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, look forwards. Step your left foot forwards this time. Lower your back knee. Inhale up, or arms can come to your knee or stay on the mat. Exhale, plant your hands. Send your hips back, half splits. Pull your left toes towards you. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Start to roll forward, slow lunge. Find your option with your hands to take it further. Right arm reaches back this time. Hold here, or try and catch your right foot. Make sure to release with control. Circle your arm back round if you were reaching or had the foot. Plant your hands and send your hips back. Pull your left hip back. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Start to shift your weight forwards. Low lunge. Keep your hands flat on the mat this time. Tuck your toes at the back. And step your left foot back to plank. Exhale up, downward facing dog. Hips up high. Inhale, rise up on your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, look forwards, and continue just to bend your knees this time. As you come through to a seat on the mat, shuffle yourself forwards if you need to, and lie down flat on the mat. Bring both knees up and in, feet flat on the mat. Inhale, stretch your right leg up tall. Link your fingers behind your right leg. On an exhale, see if you can pull it in a little bit closer towards your body. Keep your toes pointed here. As you inhale, bend the leg. Exhale to straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale to straighten. This time, flex your toes towards you. Notice the difference. As you take 3 more in your own time. Inhaling to bend. Exhale to straighten. Slowly lower your right foot down. Inhale, left leg reaches up this time. Fingers link behind your left leg. Exhale, pull it in a little closer. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Make sure your toes are pointed here to start off with. Exhale, straighten. One more, in. Exhale. Flex your toes. Taking those 3 rounds in your own time now. And when you're finished, left foot comes down to the mat. Keep both legs bent. Send your arms out wide to a T. Palms facing up or down. See which feels best for you. Both knees come into your chest and slowly tip your knees over to the left-hand side of your mat. Stretch your right leg out long here to feel a big stretch down the back of your leg, even into your glute here as well. Bend both legs, inhale back up through centre. Exhale to twist slowly over to the right. Control it down. And straighten your left leg this time. Bend both knees before coming back up through centre. Hug your knees into your chest. And then come back up to a seat. And just take a moment, perhaps, to see if you can notice the difference. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope that helped open up your hips and your hamstrings. Hopefully I will see you again soon. Bye.